for you guys to reach a bowl game and be able to end the season on that?
Yeah, it's great, see the team come together through all the adversity we've been through, and really strive and work towards something. Playing rivalry games, I think it's been great.
You guys walk us through the 2 week this week. Like I said, you guys had 27 guys out. What was that like? What was the scene like?
Yeah, I think we had to battle through some things this week, with everybody, getting sick. Not everybody, but players on our team. And, I think we prepared ourselves very well in order to come out here and, get this victory. I think when it was game time, everybody was ready to go.
Akili, just after that, after the final play, you were very emotional on the sideline, jumping up and down. But, this is your first time in this rivalry. Kind of just walk me through that experience of, even though it's your first time, what did this victory mean against UCLA?
Yeah, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that, we went out there and we executed and we came out with a victory. So, it was really cool. When I first pulled up here, when we were on the bus, I got kind of emotional because I was like, I'm from here, and like the importance of this game, the rivalry's been going on for so long. So like just being able to be a part of it and, contribute to victory, it meant a lot.
Did you attend any of the games when you were younger?
I did. I attended the college when it was at the Coliseum, but I was young, so, I don't really remember everything, but, it was just a really cool experience.
Eddie, you've had a really good season punting the ball this year. Great guy, semifinalist. That last punt, you dropped on the 1 yard line, you kind of raised your arms like Rocky. What was going through your head?
Yeah, especially in that moment, we got backed up, so it was a situation where I wasn't thinking I was punting, then I go back into it and just have that kind of feel when I didn't really expect to be in that situation. It was just like a zen thing. It's just, just like no doubt about everything I'm doing right now. I feel like by far and away the best in the country I'm in now, so that's just how I felt.
Do you have any words with Makai Lemon after that punt?
No, I didn't.
How much would the red guy mean to you?
It would be amazing. It would be it's one of the most prestigious, probably it's the most prestigious award of my position. To win that, be the first guy at this university to win it, would be the world to absolutely.
Akili, you guys, you've been on the other end of fourth quarter comebacks before. What does it say about your team, but also what does it say about your quarterback, the leadership that you've shown, whether it's throughout the week, throughout the game, stepping up in the fourth quarter?
I'm super proud of Jaden, super proud of what he did and how he's been, approaching this whole process. And, for us, I think it was just being able to finish, and we're actually executing at the end and, doing what we're supposed to do. And I'm super proud of our guys, and I think it was huge for us to, give us that confidence again of, we're really, to us, the best team in the nation.
Where have you guys gotten better as the weeks have gone on? We've had a bunch of close games. The defense seems like it's gotten stronger and stronger. What are you guys doing significantly better now than maybe you were 4 weeks ago?
I think we always just stuck to a process. I think it's not necessarily we're doing anything different now. I think we just repeated the same things, in terms of we had to get better obviously week by week, but, I don't think we really folded once or, flinched once. I think every week, either if it was a win or loss, it was, we just got to move on and be the best defense we can.
Akili, Lincoln was talking a lot about finishing this week, and especially these last 3 weeks. What do you feel like you guys proved tonight, just being able to finish in such an adverse situation?
I would say our team's perseverance for sure. I think we're able to just fight through all these adversities and these things that happen to us, and I think like I said, we don't flinch. I think we're going to stay on the line, go toe to toe every play. I don't think that we're ever going to have doubt in our minds that we can't do it.
Yeah, was there any added just motivation to today, to knowing Dan and obviously this is the program he came from? Was there any added motivation to do it for him tonight?
There was a few guys who also came from UCLA too, so I think it was that kind of I got your back type of thing, to those guys too. I think they really were motivated today, So for us to just go out there and win it for them is huge.
Eddie, on those punts inside the 5, what are you aiming at? Is there a specific guard line? How precise do you get when you target?
It's more of a feel, just kind of how my body's feeling on the day, honestly, how the wind's going, but it's just repping it out, practicing it, being really good attention to detail. It's really just a feel thing. It's like golfers, if they're trying to, hit a 55-yard shot or whatever, they kind of practice that throughout, different each session. So, we all practice, about the 40, balls at the 47, the 40, just always working on the field.
Eddie, you were around last year. This year it feels more like Big Ten football where you guys score in the 20s and not the 30s. Is it easier as a punter when it's more that style where there's a lot of punts kind of going back and forth?
Honestly, if you look at my numbers this year, I think I've only had not even about 40 punts, so it feels honestly the same to me, and I really don't change my approach, honestly. However many punts I have in a game, it's always the extra.
Eddie, it seems like you've gotten better kind of throughout the year as well. Is there any sort of particular process, that you've gone through that you feel yourself kind of improving on? Is it just kind of the Zen mental state that you find yourself in? What's that like?
Honestly, I just sticking to what, I had a plan I kind of set out in off season, to be the very best I can, sticking to that, be consistent with that, whether it's everything, sleep, nutrition, working on my hand work, muscle memory, a certain number of times throughout the week, just sticking with that and always trying to get better.
See one more?
Even with the light rain, does that change your approach of how you kick the ball depending on the wind or anything, just in the circumstances tonight?
Today it didn't. It was very light. You saw it in the lights, but if you really didn't feel it, I don't think it affected any of the operation today. But it was good.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.